Yo, what up? It's been a long time since I made a video. And first and foremost, I want to give a shout out to a subscriber named Matthew Lopez. Thanks for the support. And sorry I didn't make a video sooner. I know that kind of lagged for a while because I was like doing all this other stuff. But now I'm going to be making videos hopefully once a week. But just for this first kickoff, I wanted to just first of all give a shout out to you. And also, I wanted to talk about how to approach your health going into 2018 and some of the things to expect. So it's important that because everybody has like New Year's resolutions and stuff like that, but it's really important that you start taking care of your health or start your goals or resolutions before the New Year starts, because that way when the New Year starts, you'll already be in mid-work and then you'll have more momentum behind you. So don't wait till 2018 to start then, because there's no time like the present, because there actually is no future, there's only right now. And you don't really know what's going to happen tomorrow. So whatever you could possibly do in the present, just do it. And it really doesn't matter whether you feel ready or not, because like the honest fact is that you're never actually really ready for anything. So, but you could kind of get a head start by staying ready, so you don't have to get ready. So you may have heard that saying before, but I like using it. And so what I'm going to be discussing right now is the fact that a lot of people, when they look at their health or they look at their lives, they see things not as they are. So what I mean by this is, if you look around this room, there's all these different objects here. Like there's chairs, tables, glasses, and separate objects. But inside of your body, you also have objects that are separated. All your organs are separated, like your stomach, your heart, your kidneys, and your liver. They're floating around inside of your body, but you don't feel them floating around. And the reason why you don't feel your organs floating around in your own body is because you're in your own body. So your perception of your body is different than the reality of your body. But that's another topic, like what is reality? And is it all an illusion? I'm not going to talk about whether the entire world is an illusion right now, but I could say that your perception of your body actually is an illusion. And the reason why that is you know this because there's phantom limb syndrome, where if you get a hand cut off, you still can feel pain in the spot where your hand used to be, even though the hand's not there anymore. And that's all to do with how your brain works and the way perception works. And it also has, there's another experiment that if you hold your arm up to a mirror so that you can see a reflection of that arm on the other side, and you get used to looking at that, if somebody stabs the reflection, not your actual hand, but the reflection of your hand, you'll also feel as if that hand is being stabbed. So what that says is that your perception of yourself is actually an illusion. It's a recreated fabrication. And why that's important to understand that, and why that's important to understand that your organs, why it's important that you got to understand that your organs are all separated and floating around, except you don't even feel that, is because you do feel it if one of your organs, something goes wrong with one of your organs, and then you'll feel pain, like in your stomach or wherever you're having problems in that organ. You're gonna feel the pain, but you only feel the pain if that were to happen. So here's the takeaway from all this, is that the way to look at your health and the function of your organs is not about each individual part. It's about the overall regulation of all the different systems and variables going on in tandem with the outside environment and your survival. So where does regulation begin? It begins with your mind. So if you want to regulate your organs and keep them healthy, the most important organ that you have to fix first is actually your mind. So I guess a lot of people, they don't look at that approach. So they don't really look at balancing their emotions or clearing out negative emotions or just getting your focus straight, or just relaxing, because a lot of people are overstressed or overworked, and your brain and your thoughts and your cognitive functioning doesn't even work if you're not relaxed. You got to be relaxed. So that's a trick in and of itself. And you've heard all the basic ways in which you could achieve a relaxed state. And a lot of people are exercising and meditating and doing whatever they have to do to get to that peaceful mind state. But you're going to have to figure that out on your own, because everybody's mind is different. But just knowing that basic fact about how your mind regulates, how your body and all its functions is actually more based on the regulation of the systems and not the individual parts that are a part of the system. So think of it that way, and then the next time you're trying to take control of your life, just realize that, because you could take vitamins that, like, this vitamin is good for eyesight, or this vitamin is good for your gut functioning and probiotics, and all that is just great. But without the proper regulation coming from your brain and the proper brain waves and thought forms coming from there, you're pretty much not really going to get healthy, and you're not going to be able to optimize your life for yourself and be at your best. So going into 2018, it's getting more turbulent. There's going to be a lot more disasters, most likely, and that's just based off of history and the cycles of what's the trends and the cycles of things that have been going on for the last 10 years. There's just like earthquakes, and there's going to be more disasters and things like that. So this is a pretty short video, and I just wanted to kick it off this new season with telling you guys about how to look at your body and stuff like that. So if you're going to smoke some weed, I'm not saying that you should, but if that is what chills you out for the time being and lets you collect your thoughts and find your sweet spot, your peace spot, then I'd say go ahead and do it. Of course, you don't want to do that too much, because you could get lost in loopy world also at the same time. But it's all about managing your thoughts, your emotions, and mostly your perception. It's like perception management. So the takeaway from this is perception management. Manage your perception, learn to manage it, and your perception will then regulate your life in a healthy way. And that's how you get strong, or that's how you get to where you're trying to go. So I'll see you guys on the next one. And also just wanted to once again thank you, Matthew, for the support, and just wanted to give you another shout out. Peace.